When your AC stops working, just call the experts at KS Services Heating and Air. They're fast and affordable. Right now, purchase any Bryant energy efficient system and save with 0% interest for 60 months with approved credit. It comes included with a 5-year labor warranty. And our fair price guarantee means that we will always give you 3 quotes for every situation: a good, better, and best. Call KS Services Heating and Air today. We roll on, whatever it takes.
This is your Weather Xtreme video for Saturday, September the 9th. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters. Got a lot going on, so let's get to it. Satellite image this morning shows some clouds over the peninsula of Florida, but we have clear skies over much of the southeastern United States, all thanks to a large high-pressure system over the Great Lakes that's making its influence felt down across the Mid-South and the lower Mississippi River Valley. Of course, all eyes are on Irma, and Irma is riding along the northern coast of Cuba and expected to take a turn to the north and come up along the west coast of Florida. In the upper atmosphere, we have a trough over the northeastern United States with a ridge over the west along the eastern slopes of the Rockies. Temperatures across the area this morning are fairly cool. They're pretty nice. Most locations in the 50s, mid and upper 50s. And that certainly feels nice. Birmingham a little warmer at 65 degrees, and Shelby County Airport is 64. Watch warning map, of course, focuses on all of the watches, warnings, and advisories and everything that's going on down across the peninsula of Florida. Out over western Arizona and southern California and southern Nevada, we have some flash flood watches. Those are the green areas. Up in the northwest, we have the pink, which is high fire danger, and then we have some air quality issues. The blue you see across just south of Lake Superior and northern Michigan there, those are frost advisories. QPF is indicating on the order of anywhere from 14 to 22 inches of rain across the Florida Peninsula. For central Alabama, we're looking at probably the best chances for rain coming late Monday into Tuesday, and then Wednesday and maybe Thursday, and it looks like on the order of probably 1 to 3 inches. The Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma has a slight risk over the southern peninsula of Florida as Irma approaches. Day 2, we have a slight risk along the east coast of the state of Florida, and then for day 3, there's a marginal risk along the southeast U.S. coast. The tropics remain very active. We have actually 3 named systems plus 1 disturbance just coming off the African coast. Katia is moving into Mexico and is only a tropical storm and is likely to dissipate. Of course, Irma we'll be talking about even more, but Irma floating along the northern coast of Cuba and expected to turn across the Keys and come up into southwest Florida and along the west coast. Jose is giving a glancing blow to an area that's already been pummeled by Irma, and that is then going to track northwestward. But around Tuesday, it looks like Jose is going to get lost. And as you're going to see when we look out into Voodoo Country, it's going to stay out there for a good while. It may be aiming to become the longest-lived tropical weather system. And then off the African coast, we have an area of disturbed weather that is likely to develop later. All right, the 060 GFS model run, and there's Irma coming across the Florida Straits for today as it moves closer to the state of Florida. Taking an intermediate time around 1 a.m. Sunday, we can see it in the middle of the Florida Straits as it pulls away from Cuba. And then we see it by 18Z tomorrow, midday tomorrow, 1 o'clock. We see the storm center is now passed over, it looks like, the southern end of the Keys. There's a little bit closer look at 18Z, and it looks like it will make a direct hit on the southern part of the Keys. The storm continues to progress northward. This is 18Z on Sunday. As you can see from the European, they're in very close agreement with the GFS. The storm moves not too shabbily. It's not a slow mover, that's for sure, not like Harvey, as it moves up into North Florida. The NHC track is just a little west of where the GFS is now suggesting. And There is the surface reflection in North Florida coming into South Georgia. I think the NHC track is just a little closer to Tallahassee. Another intermediate time, this is by 1 a.m. Tuesday, and we see the storm still showing a fairly substantial low-pressure area over the west central part of Georgia in the vicinity of Atlanta, and the European, once again, pretty close in agreement to that. By the time we reach Tuesday, the surface reflection of Irma is over Middle Tennessee, and that is bringing some rain to our area, especially Tuesday, maybe late Monday and then into Tuesday. The upper reflection is still there Wednesday over West Tennessee and Middle Tennessee, and so I think we're going to stay a little wetter than what this shows on the GFS. I think that we'll still have pretty good chances for showers and perhaps even some thunderstorms. Thursday, the system is filling a little bit, weakening as it begins to pull out to the northeast, but we still have a weak surface reflection down there, so I think Thursday showers are still likely. By Friday, that system is pulling up across West Virginia and central Appalachians. In the meantime, notice that Jose is out there in the southwest Atlantic still, and even on Saturday, a week from today, we see Jose still there. As it continues to more or less be lost in the pattern out there, pulling sort of a Harvey kind of situation as it's just meandering around out there. Looking out into Voodoo country, we see a Monday that Jose begins to move more northward in response to the upper level pattern over the central part of the country coming out, and that system should push Jose up into the New England states in the 19th, 20th kind of time frame. And then by the time we get out to Saturday, the 23rd of September, 2 weeks from today, we have a weak ridge. Now, James Spann said something the other night on Weather Brains about could we have seen our last 90s? Well, I hope he didn't jinx us. This doesn't look overly warm, but certainly does look like a bit of a warm spell for the latter part of September. That'll do it for the Weather Xtreme video. Expect to have the next one posted first thing on Sunday morning around 7 a.m. or so. Remember, you can always check back here for notes on the current situation and where things are. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters. Have a great day and Godspeed.
AC broken? Just call KS Services Heating and Air. All Bryant energy efficient systems come with a 5-year labor warranty, and our fair price guarantee means that we'll always give you 3 quotes for every situation. Just call KS Services Heating and Air today.